In the case of Israel, the settler colonial project is that the Palestinian population needs to be not completely displaced, right? Because you need them for a labor force, but it needs to be largely displaced so that the land can be turned over to Israeli settlers. So what's happening right now, it's on a large scale and it's quite brutal, but it has a very different goal in mind than what the United States was trying to achieve. So the playbook is similar, but not exactly the same. In both cases, though, the result is shockingly similar, right? In both cases, it was genocide on a grand scale. In the case of Iraq, the United States murdered somewhere between 1.3 to 2 million Iraqis. And you can't explain to me why, right? Like, why did we do this? There's no answer. In the case of what the Israelis are doing, last time I checked, I have to be careful with how much I check the news so that I can, prevent myself from screaming and gouging my eyes out as I run through the street. But last time I checked, I think we were at 45,000 dead Palestinians in Gaza. That's a huge portion of the population. And so from a proportional standpoint, it has to be classified as a war crime and a crime against humanity, just like the U.S. war against Iraq was. Just the outcome, the goal is obviously very different. What gets me is that in Europe and the United States, there just isn't that much upset. So don't get me wrong, some places have definitely come out on the side of Palestine, Norway, Ireland, Spain, for example. There's definitely been demonstrations. There have definitely been people who have spoken up. One of the interesting things that I've noticed is Jewish Americans, especially from Gen Z, have been outraged about what Israel is doing, and they've been standing up against it and speaking out. But as a general rule, Europe and the United States have been shockingly quiet about this. And that was true during the Iraq War. Like, here we are clearly committing genocide for no explainable reason. And the average person just seemed to be okay with it.